Okay. 안녕하세요 여러분, 저는 Audrie입니다. Hello, my name is Audrey. Welcome back to my channel. One second, I'm putting stuff away. I did tell from the title I'm doing another Korean drama review, and today we're reviewing Her Private Life. I'm really excited to actually review this drama. It ended like a week ago, and it's actually known in Korean as 그녀의 사생활. Yeah. So this is actually a pretty popular drama. It was on TVN. Oh, well actually it ended like May 30th, so it's been a while. But I couldn't like actually like stop watching it like maybe like a week ago because I watch it on Viki. So if you're new to my Korean drama reviews, so usually what happens is that I go over the actors and actresses in the show, like the main cast and supporting cast. I just list them. I don't really give a review of them. I feel like you can do that on your own. And then I give like a summary of the drama, what is the drama about. Then I give triggers, so anything that could happen to you in life that may be traumatizing to you. To also help people like avoid those scenes that you could look out for if something happens to you, because everybody goes through things differently in life, and I'd rather help you than having you go through and be reminded of a traumatizing experience. Then I give a rating like 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, and then I end it. So like usual, I have my laptop because I am learning Korean. I am not an expert in Korean. I'm trying to become fluent, so my pronunciation is not the greatest. So, and I don't want to butcher the names too bad. So this is a kind of long list. So let's go ahead and get started with the main cast. So for our main cast, we have Park Min-young. She also played in What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. So if you really like that drama, she's in this one. She played in a lot of other really good dramas. So they kind of call her like the queen of romantic comedy, I guess, or queen of romance, because she plays in a lot of romantic comedy dramas. You also have Kim Jae-wook. He played in Coffee Prince. He also played in quite other famous dramas, so they're like the perfect match for the two main actors. Next we have the supporting cast. We have An Bo-hyun, Park Jin-ju, Jung Jae-won. Jung Jae-won is playing in that really like historical drama that you can watch on Netflix actually. So he's also a rapper known as Won from YG. So he's actually playing a few dramas lately, so that's why he's quite familiar. Next you have Hong Se-young. You have actually Hong Se-young, she is playing in, it's like the girls, it's like that one drama. It's based off a Japanese, it's a Japanese remake. It's like a guy, he's like supposed to be to show, his job is to show love and stuff, and it has girl named Minna is playing in that drama, so she's also in that drama too. Next we have Kim Bo-ra. Kim Bo-ra also played in Sky Castle, so if you watch Sky Castle and you like that one, she also plays in web dramas. If you've seen her web dramas, if you like them, she's also here too. You have Sojin. Actually, I don't even remember when Sojin was in this drama, to be honest. I didn't even recognize that she was in the drama, so interesting. I did not know that she was. Actually, I did. Okay, never mind. I'm lying. I do remember. Okay. Then you have Jung Won Chang. Then you have Kim Sun Young, Kim Mi Hyung, Meng Sung Hoon, Park Young Shin, Lim Ji Kyu, and Lee Il Hwa. Yeah, so those are your actors and actresses in drama. What is this drama about? So basically this drama is about a girl. She's basically I'm gonna call her a sausage thing because sort of, I guess. She's yeah, I'm gonna call her that, sort of, pretty much. So she's like a really obsessed fan. She's like, and she's an adult who's quite obsessed. She's been a fangirling for a long time, so it's kind of like, if you are into like K-pop or you do the whole fangirling thing, is pretty relatable in that aspect. Maybe don't do it to extreme as she does, but you see parts and bits that like maybe that you're familiar with when it comes to fangirling. And so she's also a museum curator. If you don't know what a museum curator is, they're basically in charge of like making sure the museum is running well. So if there's a they're doing an art gallery of some person's artwork, they're in charge of making sure everything goes well and ordering the artwork, making sure everything is together. So basically they're kind of like maintaining how things are going. So that's what she does. And so you're going to see a lot of insight into the museum art life, which you're not really familiar with, and I'm not, so it's kind of cool. It's probably not really realistic, so don't expect too much it to be. If you are a museum creator, you obviously know how things are, and it's probably not really realistic of how things, considered this is a fictional drama. And so she actually was the boy group she fangirls over. She has one member that she is obsessed with, and that's the character that Jung Jae-won plays. So he is like, she's like his #1 fan. So if you, in her apartment, she has like pillows of him and a cardboard cutout of him. She owns her own fan site of him, and she like goes to, like, sneaks and goes to different events, goes to the airport to get super high quality photos and stuff, like things that you would see if you're into like K-dramas, of people like having these like fancy expensive cameras and taking pictures of like idols and celebrity stuff. So it's kind of the inside of that, and how dangerous it is and how crazy it is for some fans to like, really how important it is for them to get pictures of people, because like people are waiting for that, and they're waiting for news and things of that sort. So you'll see that into the story. But the other main cast member, who Kim Jae-wook, he plays, his character is actually, he's been through quite a bit. So the way this story plays out makes it seem like he was abandoned from his mom, but he wasn't. It was more like she got, these are a few spoilers, she got hurt and she wasn't able to go back to get him, and before she knew it, it was too late. And he ended up, I just say that he ended up growing up overseas in the US for some reason. I don't know why US is the always chosen country for people to randomly be sent off to or be adopted to, and or grew up in and then come back. So he ended up being like this famous artist from there, and then comes back to Korea to be a director over the museum that Park Min-young's character is a curator of. So that's where he comes into play, and they actually ended up having an interaction at art auction. So she was actually going to get the painting that her favorite idol wants, and she was just going to give it to him for his birthday, but he ends up bidding a lot higher than her and taking it. And then so you just see how the relationship progresses from being like they don't like each other to being in a romantic relationship. And like, compared to a lot of other romantic comedies, the PDA is a lot more intense. And intense as in like, usually in romantic comedies for Korean dramas, usually like if it's PDA, like it's like a long peck that they do, or the intense like grab, pull her into a kiss, and she's like shocked eyes thing. Like usually it's like that's all you get, because usually they try to keep it somewhat PG, but I think this one's a little bit more PG-13. So I think they're kind of like leaning towards a little bit, though some directors are still keeping it that PG way, but this one was more intense. So if that's what you're looking for, more of that, this drama has that. Not like American style romantic, but it's like the upgraded version of your basic PD romantic that you would get in Korean dramas, more advanced. So you have that in there, and some triggers. Some triggers if you have been injured really badly before, it impacts your ability to do something that you love. Beware that there's a relation to that. If you've been in a car accident, especially like if you've been like hit by a car, that's in there. Scene that's more towards the end of the drama. There's a scene where as a kid, if you got into a really bad car accident where someone also like got like severely badly injured and stuff, like it was really bad car accident, that's also towards the end of the drama. So if you have in ways have been like abandoned, like left somewhere, then like that's also in the drama. It actually kind of it's like more in the middle of the series, so that's something to also keep in mind. Another thing would be one-sided love and it didn't work well. You keep at somebody and that didn't work. That's another thing. It's not really triggering, but some people are traumatized by that. If you have lost your memory at some point and you regained it because it was from a traumatizing experience, there's going to be talk of that throughout this drama. But not really talk, it's like more like, you know, that's like part of the problem of to the characters. So yeah, so I think that's mostly all the triggers. They're not like, they're kind of like your basic triggers that you'll see in a lot of K-dramas: car accidents, abandoning, abusiveness. There's not really much of abusiveness in this one, so don't really expect much. But you know, overall, like I really like this drama. It's actually rated quite high, like on Viki right now. I think it's also on Cocoa. It's actually rated quite high. It's rated 9.7, which is actually pretty high, and I would probably give around the same. I wouldn't really give it a 10 because I feel like certain things they brought into the drama, I feel like they could have brought it in a little bit earlier. So especially seeing the character Ryan Gold that Kim Tae-wook plays, that he plays, did I say his name right? Okay, yeah, so Kim Tae-wook plays his character Ryan Gold. Like you'll see more of his like real mom and how him finding out who his brother is and all that stuff. Like it's more spoilers, but like I wish they would have brought that in a little bit earlier, and they really pushed it off to the end. And I think, yeah, it was great to have it towards the end, but I feel like they should have brought it in a little bit earlier, and I feel like it would have helped the drama a bit better. I feel like they should have focused on two of the supporting cast relationship. The other two, not Kim Bora, not her character, because they played a lot. They showed a lot of her character, but there was two other characters that were in the drama that Park Min Young's character worked with, and you can tell, like I wish they played more into a little bit into their characters, even though they were kind of just there for like work relationship ordeal and stuff. So I wish they kind of played more into it. They kind of show, or I wish they would have played more into Park Min Young's brother. It's not really her real brother within the story. He's more kind of like someone who was raised like her brother, but it's not really her brother. Which they kind of like played more into like his relationships a bit more. They kind of like show a little bit more of that towards the end. They kind of play with it a little bit, but not too much. But I think just because like this drama, they focus a lot on the two main cast, actor and actress. I feel like that was great, but I feel like they could have played more on other characters too, and it probably would have made it better. But I think to get much with the two main actors, I think it done well enough to where they didn't have to do it. But I feel like if they did, it would have done a little bit better. Maybe that would have made it a little bit more episodes, because there's only 16, so I think maybe they would have dragged them more. There would have been more episodes and a little bit better. So like I said, I would have given this also a 9.7. I believe it's on Viki. I know it's on Viki because that's where I watched it, and I think it's on Cocoa. I'm pretty sure it's on Cocoa. A lot of things you watch on Viki now are teamed up with Cocoa, so I believe it's on Cocoa. But I am currently watching quite a few dramas. There's some that I started watching and then I stopped, and then Some I'm starting now, they're just starting, so see how that goes. That is all for my Korean drama reviews. Don't forget to check out my other Korean drama reviews, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you didn't like this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, don't forget to comment down below and check out my other ones. And if you came this far and you're interested for more, don't forget to check out my channel for other things, and I'll see you guys next time. 안녕.